turned my AC off so I can make this video, and now our fridges are making noise too. Dorm rooms are loud. Howdy y'all, I'm Mickey, and I'm here today with the Pride Rewind tag. I saw Ashley Wilde do it, and my reaction to the ending went a little like this.
Lastly, I will tag you.
And now we're here. There are 6 questions to answer, so let's just get into them. Number 1, how do you identify? Queer works pretty well for gender and sexuality for me. Sexuality, specifically asexual and gay. Gay works for Biscian and BLW, that stuff. Also, demi or gray romantic, somewhere on the aro spectrum. Gender, agender, non-binary, genderqueer, that stuff. 2, share a story of you doing something that probably hinted to everyone around you that you were queer. I wasn't a tomboy when I was little. I wasn't a girly girl either. I was just a pretty neutral kid. In fact, I flat out told some people that I didn't want to be categorized by gender at all. I just wanted to be seen as myself. And I repeated that sentiment throughout my childhood years to friends and to myself and stuff like that. But you know, that was probably a big indicator. Me just flat out saying it. I was pretty open about how I felt when I was a child. Little me knew what was up. 3, when was the first time you had an inkling that you were different? When I was around 10 or 11, I realized that I wasn't feeling the same way towards male celebrities and classmates that my god sister was. But at the time, I just dismissed it. I thought that maybe people were like exaggerating the feelings they were feeling, or maybe I needed to like pick a guy to feel that way towards. Also, I flat out didn't learn what sex was during the rest of my class did, because we went to Catholic school, and so we didn't learn that until like late middle school. I don't know if we ever flat out had a lesson about it. And everyone else in my class learned when they were like 10, because puberty hit and everyone was suddenly like interested in all this stuff, and I just never was. So that also, when I learned that was a thing in middle school, made me realize I was maybe not on the same page everyone else I knew was. 4, when did you first learn about being gay, queer, etc.? For gay, I have no idea. It kind of just feels like one of those things I've always known. Like, I don't know, one of my cousins she has a girlfriend and they have a daughter, and they come to family reunions. So I think that was probably just something that I've been around it. I'm not the first gay member of the family, so it wasn't something that like I had to be sat down and talked about. Being trans though, I know that story. It was iCarly. They kept doing the pictures of the pregnant man, and I was like 8 years old, and that made no sense. So I asked my mom how a man could be pregnant, and she gave me a very basic rundown of what being trans was. So yeah, iCarly changes lives. Also, there's no way in existence Spencer Shay would ever have anything against trans people. You know, no reason, just throwing that out there. 5, who was your first queer celebrity crush? I don't develop celebrity crushes. I just don't. But there were a couple cartoon characters that I was very, very fond of, and looking back, I don't know if I wanted to be them or wanted them to be my girlfriend. And those two characters are Katara from the last Avatar and Kim Possible from Kid Possible. I really liked those two characters, like, a lot. And 6, tag others to do the tag as well. I'm just gonna tag everyone watching who wants to do it. If you watch this and wanted to share your stories, look back and realize at what point everyone else around you realized that you would be wearing rainbows talking to a camera on a rainbow bedspread, do so. And if you do, tell me. I'd love to see your guys' stories too. Well, this has been a fun look back at my past, my very, very queer past, some parts of it, and I'm sure there will be many more wonderfully gay stories to tell in the future, but I have to live through those events first. For now, this is it. Ciao!